said we had in the division.
No, I wouldn't say all that. What did it say all of that? We watch everything. How you think they looked at yours? Why you? Trust me, it will be watched now.
Just to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Taking it about the 1.
Yes.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yeah. Yep. Thought my shit was in the clear. Hell no, I don't think nobody that got them ordered through them got it though. What?
Love now to pass on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Gilbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Down, Packers.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones.
It's
And
fucked
out
up.
of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
So they canceled it?
Pretty good start right off the bat there with throws 1 and 2.
He's not locking in on just one target early, is he? Spreading it around a little bit as this game gets started.
Back-to-back first downs. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones.
They saying that a lot of stores got some in stock around me, but you go into the stores, you can't pick them up.
For another first down, it will.
1st down, Green Bay.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pause the game.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Man, that's fucked up.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense.
No, I don't. Let me know when you're ready.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll keep on the ground with Jones. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
No.
Love from the gun. Flushed it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly
Which do you prefer?
Shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 50-yard attempt.
Catanzaro's kick is good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead.
So he almost got
They were
back
probably
there.
hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's going to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he'll get this just up past the 20, but a marker is down. Let's get the call. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Foles. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line.
Chicago Bears.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
Or was it?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson, and he won't get much. Maybe a couple down inside the 35 and the 34.
Right.
A gain of 2.
We're going to play really
I
good
knew you
run
weren't gonna
defense
get
when you're
back
playing a 3-4. Those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down.
Less than a yard.
I'm going for it. Fuck that. It should have been a fucking 1st anyway.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. They run for it with Hunt. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pick it up on 1st down. Now Foles. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll go
how the fuck they make me get stuck right there?
Following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, it's Hunt. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Kareem Hunt with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Hauschka now to send this one away following the score.
If you choose to, yeah.
Taking it about the 1. He takes this near the 20.
You have to allow my defender to set up.
26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to
Yeah,
get
you
their
can.
next drive underway. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December.
I have to make the adjustment.
Early in November, but they will be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time, but you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Love from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Robert.
Stupid motherfucker.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. His first catch, good for 9 and a 1st down. Down carry by Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now a 2nd down throw for Love here. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll toss to Jones running left. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. working out of the gun. Love. And that's knocked away and incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try to put them there. Now a lot of guys
Ooh,
just
if you
barrels
pick him
on the
up, I'm
sidelines
down.
trying to put the football in one.
Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. 7 yards there and a first down.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line.
Nigga ran right by him.
Lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Brandon, how about that reaction there from a defensive end? Able to recognize the screen pass trying to happen, broke off his pass rush, and then get back to tackle the running back. That's a very athletic and intelligent play. Reminds me of you working out and seeing that the treadmill's open and getting there before anyone else.
See, I know you're just patronizing me right now. Everybody knows at home that is nothing but a shot at me, and I'll take it, absorb it, and we'll move on. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Man, if you don't stop.
And that negates a pretty decent punt return.
And the goal is to gain a first down on a punt return, which is 10 yards. This was much more than that, but it is going to come back due to the illegal block in the back.
Loving the Packers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he'll begin the drive with a give to Jones. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. We're there to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Operating from the gun. Love got his man complete over the middle. It's Gilbert. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
23 yards.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
To begin the drive, here's a hand.
No fucking backside block.
Down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing, because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Good. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
Zadarius Smith on the
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
And 5 at the 46-yard line.
Coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Huh? Why you say that?
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And he'll go down at the 28.
A running play.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Foles. Caught out left side by Robinson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
That was a complete fuck up.
Comes in for the sack.
I fucked it all the way up.
The Bears now, 3rd and long after the sack. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He dropped it.
Incomplete on the jump ball. Kevin King there defensively.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
Can't believe you, Anthony Miller.
And the 13-year man puts it through. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football. It's something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum.
You love that damn play.
What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin.
That was prevent defense, man.
Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Look at this bullshit.
Down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the 3rd quarter. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run again with Hunt. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
To Jimmy
I
Graham.
think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy.
Yeah, 3. We'll take
You
it.
can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Are you fucking really? This nigga was at the fucking first down. How the fuck do they always stop me short?
And forcing a third down.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Stevens. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes.
That's the running back's job, ain't it? Make the first man miss.
The 44-yard line.
So still 14 yards to go, second down. They run with Hunt. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on third down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down
good.
on that run,
Tight end screen. I like that.
because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Good catch, Russell Gage.
And it'll bring up a third down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On third down, Love. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone.
I was looking for that inside slant.
Some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Looking up at the lights, and he
Boy,
moves it.
that's a flag.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They'll run on first down. It's Hunt.
Come on, man. I didn't just get caught into that.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back to throw now on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They frustrated these receivers tonight.
Thank you.
Held down the passing game, but there got the penalty.
Face guard, you need to turn around and look for the ball.
Good coverage and interference, and they crossed it on that play.
On first down, Hunt.
Damn it.
Here a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Say what?
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes
I'll tell you in just a second.
fit the run quite as well, because you're headed towards the
I think
ball
like
carrier
14.
Ball at the 6 here.
Somewhere in that range. I'm gonna tell you. Hold on. Come on, Jimmy.
Down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
7 of 10.
It's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends, who you would think could absorb that contact.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. On the run, this is Hunt. And Hunt is not going to get there. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every
I knew
now
you
and
was gonna
then.
run,
Sometimes you
commit.
come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Hauschka's kick is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
Shit, they told me to go for it.
Inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip to the
I don't
captain
know
to
why.
stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal, and yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
That, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. So where you get
Yeah,
symptomatic?
yeah. He ain't fast anyway.
Symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And then again, he hurt. He's playing hurt.
Across the 30 to the 32.
Jones, the ball. Tackled at the 32-yard line. A 3-yard gain
Yeah,
on the play. Brings up 3rd
he hurt, ain't
down.
he?
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League.
Roughing the kicker.
Sports.
And they better call that shit. Thank you.
The Packers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. First carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Love to throw for it on 4th. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gilbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Oh, they played me.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Love, they go play action now.
Holding, bring that shit back. Matter of fact, go score.
There he goes left side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Told you, holding. Is that what they doing? I never would have noticed.
Following the penalty.
Sit your ass down.
After the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
2nd down. Love. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
He wasn't finna catch that shit, no way.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And some room to roam now.
Roquan. Roquan.
So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or 2, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll run on first
Thank
down.
you for doing. Oh my God, get out of here.
Just a yard
Get the fuck out of here.
carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually
Good
trying
play,
to cover up gaps.
Matt Ryan, and good run, Russell Gage.
On 2nd and 9, Foles. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Now Hunt. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Nigel Bradham brings him down. Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Throwing on 2nd down. Foles. That's complete right around the 8. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And 7.
The Bears on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. So
touchdown, Calvin Ridley. Good shit.
The kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Hauschka's kick is good. And the lead stretches. 16-3 now. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But it's still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now after the made field goal, Hauschka back out onto the field to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
25-yard line. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180.
Your ass gonna be suspended for the year with him.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you.
Oh, my God.
And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27.
You fucking kidding? Give me that.
First down here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that.
Nigga did not just get mossed like that.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Off the draw, here's Williams. Down to the 25. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
To throw on 3rd down. Love. For Kidder here, it's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And I'm not sure he got
Turn it
there.
over.
Did
Turn it
they
over.
stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything.
No, you didn't.
Will get the football back.
You stop that shit.
17 now. Here's a 1st and 10.
You didn't get it, buddy. And you ain't gonna get a chance to neither.
John Simon in on the stop. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll power his way up near the 25. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And Robinson with a big catch. Foles on target to Robinson for the Chicago first. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Good game, bro.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. win for the Bears just around the corner. They go down to a knee. Here comes the Bears punter now.
I mean, shit. Am I gonna give you the time? No, but you can try. I guess. Yeah, a touchdown ain't gonna stop you from losing.
And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Love now.
That was a horrible play. You had a nigga over there to the right, wide open.
That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to number 15. Tonight.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up
good game, bro.
In the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you do a shutout for first 2, 3, and 4, you win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for the Bears, it's an important win for their postseason hopes as they at least get back to 4 and 5. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Green Bay,
you ain't been watching the game, but the Falcons defense been all over their ass.
Chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams.
Baby up. Get your ass gone.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
All right, dog.
Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the end.